So now we are starting the whiteboard for same machine and this physics and machine settings. We will not touch the physics here because it will get more lengthy. We will take now questions. But before questions, make some important points. Please pen down these important points that you have to see depth and you have to adjust this depth. You have to adjust this depth because this depth will tell on the frame rate. So keep this depth as minimum as possible because by decreasing the depth, now see, by decreasing the depth, you are increasing the frame rate. That's all. And by increasing the frame rate, the resolution of the image will increase. But before this, see to the frequency. Frequency will be the first knob. See to the frequency. Adjust the frequency. How much? I don't know. Why? Because it depends on your area of interest as well as first the patient. If patient is thin, then you have to increase or decrease the resolution, this frequency. If patient is thin, not obese, then you have to increase or decrease the frequency. No, increase the frequency. You have to increase the frequency if the patient is thin, and if patient is obese, then you have to decrease the frequency. Why? No. Now see, the obese patient, in obese, we told you that you have to decrease the this frequency because by decreasing, now see, by decreasing the frequency, you are increasing the penetration. And here in thin patients, you are increasing the frequency, and by increasing the frequency, the penetration will drop. Got it? So first point is the frequency. But before frequency, you have to set the appropriate preset. That is very important because these settings are partially done, but you have to change the settings as per the patient, and these are already done in the machine. And the first point will be the preset. Now I will write it down. Preset. So by preset, what I mean, if your patient is abdominal, you are scanning a gallbladder, then you have to go for the ABD preset. That will be there in your machine. And if there is an obs patient, you have to select the appropriate preset, and so on. Second thing, set the frequency. And frequency will depend whether you are having an obese or a thin patient. And the third thing is the depth. And adjust the depth as per your area of interest. You know now why. Then the focal zones. First, second, third, fourth will be focal zones. So why to move the focal zone? Near the area, in front of area of interest, and keep your focal zones as minimum as possible, because if you will increase the focal zones, that will again tell on the frame rate. Now see, the game is of frame rate. By increasing the focal zones, I am decreasing the frame rate. So set your focal zones. Then the fifth one is the gain, overall gain. Overall gain will increase or decrease the whole image gain, increase or decrease. And see, for this TGC, and TGC is for a specific area gain. So the fifth is gain. And then now what should be the sixth is already done, huh? What should be the seventh now? What should be the seventh? Now you will tell me. What should be the seventh? No. We will come to color box later on. So almost everything is done, na? Yeah. Now coming to the color settings. In color settings, first of all, you have to keep in your mind that don't put a big color box. No, and no, because if you will put a big color box, again the frame rate will drop. So keep your color box as small as possible, as small as possible. Don't expect that you are putting a color box, big color box, and your machine will show you more clarity. No. So the 8th point will be the size. Size is already discussed. The size should be very small as possible. I am using word as small as possible. Then should be it be more vertical or more horizontal? More horizontal. It should be like a standing, more horizontal, not vertical, not vertical. Because again, if you will keep it vertically, it will again tell on the frame rate. It should not be vertical. I am putting a cross over here. It should not be in a horizontal. It should be vertical. It should be vertical, not horizontal. Not horizontal, not like this, but like a standing vertical. So put it more vertically. So yeah. So this is from the color box. Now going to the power. Going to the power. In power, something is skipped from the color.
The lower line.
Lower line is in power. Sorry, pulse, not power. Pulse. That is in pulse. We will come to that. But before that, there is a power knob also. There is a power. What is that? What is that power? One thing is color, another is power. Power is to pick a slow flow. Slow flow. Power is not giving me the direction. Blue and red are not in power. There is only one shade, and that is some golden shade or an orange shade. That is power. That is power. Now, why I have to use a power? Because this is picking the slow flow. And being a gynecologist, you will tell me why you are dealing with slow flows. Yes, you can say endometrium, but more slow is in RPOCs. Yes or no? Yes. When you have to differentiate an RPOCs from a blood clot, you will put a color box and you will not get anything. What you will think that there is no flow. Actually, you are not picking the slow flow. There you have to switch to power, because power is picking the slow flow. So this is about the power. Now coming to the pulse. Now in pulse, what I have to do, I have to press PW or PULSE. I don't know what will be written in your machine. So PW in G machines. In G machines is PW. By pressing on the PW, what I am doing, a pop-up will come, like the fetal heart you are doing. And this will be the pop-up. And in pop-up, what you will see this box over here, two parallel lines. You have to take these two parallel lines on the vessel. Now assume that there is a vessel over here. This is the vessel, and what you have to do, you have to put it on the vessel or in the vessel, not on the vessel, in the vessel, so that how much? About a 70%, about a 70% of the lumen. Don't keep very big, don't keep very small. Now see, this thing will be very small. How much it should be? How much it should be? About a 70%. It means that it should be like this, right? 70% of the vessel. Yeah, 70% of the vessel. The important point here is that it should not touch the walls. It should not touch the walls, and it should not cross the walls. So it should be about a 70%, not less than 70%, and not more than 70%. So roughly a 70% of a vessel. Then how to increase or decrease this thing? How to increase or decrease? This is the gate now. This we call gate. How to increase or decrease? Again, these multifunctional knobs. There will be the gate width. Gate width. You have to check with your machine, and there has to be a gate width. In GE machines, probably it is gate width. And by rotating that knob clockwise or anti-clockwise, it will increase or decrease. And from pulse, yeah. Then you have to see for the baseline. You have to see for the baseline. Now this is the baseline over here. For example, this is the baseline over here, and this is the box of pulse. Now what is happening if the height of the pulse, which we will show you later on. First, we are making a base, then we will build a building. Now, if the pulse is this much, it will come over here. What I mean by this much? Now see, this is important. What I mean by this much? This much means that the height of this wave is 10 centimeters. For example, 10 centimeters, 10. And the PRF, now see, here is the PRF. It is 0 over here, and it will be -1 over here and +2 over here. Okay, +4, +6, for example. Now this cannot be 10. This has to be about a 2. Now if this pulse height is 2, then only it will come up over here. But the point is, if it will not be 2, if it will be 10, what will happen? This pulse will go like this, and you will not able to see this. This is the point. You will not able to see this, and what you will see? You will see this thing. So the tops will be cutted over here, and these tops will come up over here in the baseline. Then you will confuse why these are cutting. These are cutting because the height of the wave is not 6 now, is about a 10. Then what you have to do? You have to increase this PRF. This is called as PRF. Now you have to see in your machine where is the PRF. By increasing or decreasing the PRF, what will happen? Now this 2 will not be 2. This will be maybe a 10. This 4 will not be 4. It can be a 40. This 60, maybe that it will be a 50 or a 60, anything. Now if it is 60 up to 60, and how much I am having? Maybe a 10. It will easily set. And what I will see? I will see a wave which is fitted over here, and it will fit, and I will see them like this. So this is the PRF. Then how to move this baseline? Now this is the baseline over here. How to move the baseline? Again, there is a knob which we showed you. So by this baseline, by rotating that clockwise or anti-clockwise, you will see that this baseline will move down or will go up. That is probably the last point now. No? And one more thing, there is a invert, INVERT. What you are doing with invert? You are reversing. Now see, this wave will come on the opposite side now. That is invert. This is the baseline. So this is invert. So if you will be pressing onto this invert knob, it will come on the other side of the baseline. Other side I am using, not this side. And why? Because if it is already over here, then by pressing on the invert, it will come on the other side. So it is getting inverted. So if you want to have a image on the top of the baseline, and if it is coming in the below the baseline, you have to press onto this invert and it will come up. Or if it is up already, it will come on the other side of the baseline. Anything else?
Sometimes we see wave above and below also.
I will come to that. Anything else? Yes, now above and below. Now you are telling me, I got your point. I will draw, I will, yeah.
This pulse, by keeping that knob on that vessel, what are we picking?
Wait, let me draw first what you are telling me. Do you mean this? I can smell your brain. Now, it means that what you have done. Now think what you have done with the machine. I told you, machine is a robot. Now think yourself, why I am seeing two flows over here, one here and second here. Let me take a venous flow over here, venous flow type now. Venous flow type over here. Why I am seeing two flows, one on the top and one in the bottom?
My length is
Length, which length? Which length? You are close. You are close.
PRF.
No, 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 not PRF. Not PRF. Now think first. Think first. You are having a brain. I told you, you are having a brain. Machine does not have brain. You have to put your brain in the machine. It means that you have given some command to machine, and machine is obeying your command, and you are getting confused now. Think. Think. What could have happened with this? Why you are saying you are a gynecologist right now? This is umbilical artery, for example. We will discuss these flows in detail. It will take me about 1 day to discuss the flows, and for interpretation again 1 day. And wait, let me draw first. This is umbilical artery, okay, and this is umbilical vein. Why I am seeing two flows? This is your point now. Why I am seeing two flows in one shot only? Why?
Because our positioning of that
What?
that you know,
Huh?
gate is
Gate.
not kept properly.
Wait. Now, got it. Very good. Now see, this is the umbilical cord over here. Okay, this is the umbilical cord. Umbilical cord is having 3 vessels. Umbilical vessel cord is having 3 vessels. Now, if your gate, now see, this is the gate. I told you, you are giving a command to machine. Here, what you are giving command by increasing or decreasing, machine, take this flow only. How much? This width of the gate. So machine will take flow from the width of this gate only, not beyond and not less than that. Now, if your cord is like this, and now see, if you are doing this thing, now see what we are doing. Let me take black color over here. If the gate is like this, what you are doing, the command, I mean, what type of command is given to machine? Take this flow from this gate, the wideness of gate. See the wideness of gate over here. Is it taking the vessels, I mean both vessels, your artery as well as vein? So it means that you have given the command, but you don't know that you have given that command. That is why I will be seeing here artery as well as vein also. Now, what should you do? You have to decrease this gate. Now see, you have to decrease this gate so that it is taking now only one vessel, and then it will not be seen. You will be seeing this only. So again, now see, you have proven me. I told you, you are having a brain, you are having an eyes. Machine neither have eyes nor brain. You have to put your brain in the machine, then only it will work. Otherwise, it will not work. And you are giving some commands to machine. You have to understand what type of command I am giving. Merely pressing on the button will land nowhere. Anything else?
The gate can be increased or decreased by finding out the knob.
Yes, by finding out the knob. That's it.
That gate has to occupy
70% of the vessel, not two vessels. Now see, if you will put it 110 of the vessel, and adjacent is what? Adjacent is another vessel, and that other vessel is what? Another vessel, maybe a artery or a vein in a cord. In cord, they are very close to each other, and it will take flow from there, and you will get confused why I am seeing two flows here and here.